These things that you're saying and these stories that you're telling are blocking your financial abundance. Instead of telling a negative story that you might not even be aware of, that you can tell a different story. You can tell a positive story. You can turn your words around so that you're attracting what it is that you really want. So hi there, this is Beth McGill, and this is Manifesting Your Heart's Desire. And my mission here is to inspire you to live a life that you love and that you get closer to your manifestations every day. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can, instead of telling a negative story that you might not even be aware of, that you can tell a different story. You can tell a positive story. You can turn your words around so that you're attracting what it is that you really want. So what I want to do today is get into specifics, because when I'm mentoring with someone and I'm talking to them, it's very easy for me to help people to be aware of what they're saying and get them to redirect, or to what I call reframe. But since I'm not having a conversation with you, I felt this on my heart to bring this to you today, because somebody needs to hear this. And I always ask for messages, I ask for confirmations about what it is I'm supposed to bring up in these talks with you all. And this I felt was very important. So I'm going to be talking about 4 different areas. Number 1, when you talk about yourself, when you talk about your health, when you talk about your wealth, and when you talk about manifesting. I found that those are 4 areas that people tend to be blocking themselves. And so I want to get very specific and say some negative things, say some things that when I say they're negative, you might say, oh, but I say that all the time. And I want to bring it up. You're going to be able to follow this. And hopefully I know that someone needs to hear this message and something's going to click. Someone's going to say, oh, but wait, I say that all the time. You mean I'm blocking my energetic flow of abundance? And yes, there might be some things that you're saying that you are doing, that you're saying that is blocking your abundance, whatever it is that you want to manifest, and you might not be aware of it. So that's my mission today in this talk, is to help you become more aware of something that you as an individual are saying. And, I do this all the time in almost every conversation. I was having this conversation with this gentleman, and it was a very short call. And at the end of our call, neither of us had any more time, but I asked him, I said, can we have another call? Because I identified some things I want to go over with you. He really didn't know what I was talking about, but I knew he would be open. And so I ended up having another call with him. And I said, you said 3 things. And I told him what they were. And I said, these things that you're saying and these stories that you're telling are blocking your financial abundance. And when I brought it to his attention, he was like, oh, I 100% agree. He goes, it's a habit. I say the same story. I say this same thing over and over. I get it. I understand it. And he thanked me so much for bringing it to his attention, because I knew he would be open to it. And then if it's someone that works with me all the time and we're having a conversation, maybe it's just a friendly conversation, right? We're talking about something, and I notice that what they're saying has a negative energy to it, I simply will ask them as a friend, can you reframe that? And they know exactly what I mean. That's their clue that what they said had a negative energy. The law of attraction is giving them more of that negative energy, and they need to reframe it into a positive way, into a positive statement. So they're actually attracting what they want, not what they don't want. So I know this is going to get crystal clear for you. Another example is I get so excited about this and I want to help so many people. Another example is I was at a conference, and this is when I was a financial advisor, and I was around a lot of really smart people. This particular conference was for women and really smart women. But I listen. I listen to people. I want to hear, what their vibe is. So many of them were saying negative comments about themselves, financially well off and successful women. But I found that they were saying negative things, especially, I'm not good at this, or I'm not good at technology. And it went on and on. And I kept hearing this. And I thought, oh my goodness, do you not understand that when you say that you're not good at something, that you're attracting more of not being good at it? So what could you say? How do you talk about yourself? Do you say that you're not good at something? Do you say that you suck at something? Because whatever it is, if you're saying that you're not good at something, then you're attracting more of not being good at it. So why not say something else? Why not say, I'm learning more and more about this. I'm getting better and better at this every day. That is so much more positive and totally switches the energetic flow. Because if I say I'm getting better and better at technology, then I'm attracting getting better. If I say I'm not good at technology, then I'm attracting more of not being good at technology. So you get what you think about, but today I want to give you some exact things that I hear people saying all the time, because I hear it. People are arguing for their limitations. They will say, Beth, you don't understand my situation. So I'm here today to challenge you to really think and listen to yourself. What do you say that you are arguing for your limitations? Or maybe it's something that you're saying over and over, or it's a story that you keep telling that's about the past, that's about a negative experience that you had. Because if you're talking about a negative experience that you had, you're going to attract more negative experiences. So let's get into this a little bit more specific. So it might be something more than just saying, oh, I'm not good at technology. Maybe you say, I'm not a good cook. Maybe you say, I'm not good at writing. Maybe you say, I struggle with dancing. I don't know. The word struggle, by the way, take it out of your vocabulary. But some people use it all the time. I struggle with this. I struggle with that. Or someone might say, I'm not good at being a good parent, or I suck at this, right? They're constantly saying that they're not good at something, or that it's difficult for them, or that they struggle with it. So if that's you, if you say that you're not good at something, that you're struggling with something, or that something is hard for you, stop saying it in that light. Reframe it. Put it into a positive light. Say, I enjoy learning about this. I enjoy learning about becoming a better parent. I like learning about this. I'm getting better and better at it every day. I don't have to be perfect right now. I'm getting better. It's okay. It's all going to work out. So you can take all those negative things, reframe them into a positive light. That's your challenge. As we go through this today, listen to see what resonates with you. Okay. Oh my gosh, health. I hear this all the time because I am very health conscious. I'm very aware of my body. I exercise every day, and I know that I'm putting the best food I can possibly into my body, because I know that that's fuel for my body. And I want to be able to do fun things like surf and work out. But it's a conscious decision, right? That's my lifestyle. That's who I want to be. But I hear so many people saying, oh, I'm always tired. I'm too tired to work out, or I don't have enough time, or, right? I can't meal prep. I don't have enough time. I can't exercise. I can't do this. I'm too busy, blah, 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 right? What are those? Those are really excuses. And if you're saying you're too busy, you're going to manifest being more busy without being productive. If you say I'm so tired all the time, guess what? The law of attraction says, oh, wow, you're giving that a lot of attention. We're going to make you more tired all of the time. So you get what you think about. So does any of that relate to you regarding your health? Because you can decide to make your body a priority. You can choose to make yourself a priority. You can choose to make your health a priority. You can choose to take deep breaths every day and say, this body is the only one I have, and I'm going to take amazing care of it. I'm going to take care of it today. I'm going to put myself first starting today. Today, I get to choose myself. Because if you're not choosing yourself and you're not taking care of yourself, how can you take care of anybody else, right? It's the old thing when you're on that airplane and they're doing that demonstration with the mask, the oxygen mask. What do they say to do? Put it on yourself first, and then you can help others. So make yourself a priority. Take time for your health. So that's health. The next topic is money. So health and wealth. I love it. Some people say all the time, they argue for their limitations. I'm never going to get that great job. I'm never going to have enough money. I'm never going to get out of debt. I heard that all the time when I was a financial advisor. I have so much debt. I don't know how I'm going to ever get out of it. There's no way I can. I don't think that I have enough money. I don't know anybody that has enough money. Like, everything's so expensive. Have you seen the economy? I'm never going to get ahead. Prices are so high. Yeah, that's all a very negative mindset. Not only negative, but based in fear. So all of these negative comments that I'm talking about today, that I'm kind of bringing up, that I don't like talking about, but I'm doing it for a specific reason. Because if you can identify that that's you, then that means that you can make the course correction. And it might be something that you're saying that you're not even aware of. So if you're saying those negative money things, if you're talking about not having a good enough job or not having enough money or too much debt, so if you're talking and you're putting all this energy into all this debt that you have, the law of attraction says, okay, well, they're putting a lot of energy into this. They must want more. We're going to give them more debt. We're going to make more things go wrong so they have more debt. Does that make sense? But instead, we can stand in faith, take a deep breath, know that the universe has our back, I know that the universe is preparing the perfect job for me, having faith. I'm learning to allow to have more abundance in my life. I know that money flows to me with ease. I don't need to know how it's coming. Money comes to me in a variety of ways. People like paying me a lot of money, and I receive it. See, those positive statements, the law of attraction, when you say people like paying me a lot of money, the law of attraction is saying, okay, remember, everything is energy, right? So the law of attraction is managing this energy. The law of attraction is saying, oh, people pay her a lot of money. Okay, we're going to have a lot more people pay her more money. And that's the way that abundance works. That's the way that the law of attraction works. So you get what you think about. Are you going to say the negative things that are based in fear? Or are you going to say the positive things that are based in faith? Money comes to me. Dollars need me because I make wise choices with them. It's so positive. There's a great book called Dollars Want Me. We have to remember this is an abundant universe. There is no shortage. You can say things like, I am part of this abundant universe. There's no separation between me and the universe. You might not have all the money in the bank, but you can put out an abundant energy. So what are you talking about with regards to money, wealth? Are you talking more about debt or more about abundance? Think about it. And then the last thing is manifesting in general. Are you saying things like, oh, my dreams never come true. I can't seem to manifest anything. Beth is saying this manifesting thing is easy. You get what you think about, but I'm having a hard time. I can't figure it out. I don't even know how to use my imagination. You get what you think about. The law of attraction is responding in kind to those negative comments. If you're saying, I can't seem to manifest anything, the law of attraction is going to give you more can't. Okay. Or you could be more positive. I know that the universe is figuring it all out. I'm going to delegate it to the universe. It knows everything. It's infinite intelligence. I am worthy of living a life I love. I am worthy of all my manifestations coming true. Everything is always working out for me. I know that when I ask, it is given, and I've done a lot of asking, and I know that I'm going to be receiving a lot. I raise my vibration every day, and the universe has perfect timing, and I don't need to worry about anything. See how different that energy is? When you say that everything's working out, I ask and it's given. It's light, it's playful. You're delegating it to the universe. Let the universe do its thing. You don't have to worry about it. When I say I am worthy of living a life I love, the law of attraction says, yes, let's give her more things to love. So you do get what you think about. It's all this, you're an energetic being living in an energetic filled universe. Once you understand this, yes, manifesting and living a life you love and being in joy is easy. And you can be in this place of flow. But this is the first step, being aware of this energy. So be consciously aware of what you're saying and imagine me being there and saying, can you reframe that? Can you reframe that? And just take that negative story, take that negative thought, flip it around and make it positive. Now, I want to share with you a couple of quotes from a book called God Works Through You by Dr. Robert A. Russell. And I love this book. He's written a couple of books, God Works Through You, God Works Through Faith, a great metaphysical teacher. Because it's not about just your thoughts. That's really the first step. You have to become a conscious someone that is aware and now only speaks in positive light. So being aware of the negative and changing it and reframing is the first step, but then you need to embrace the positive. It needs to become a part of who you are at your core. So he says, if you really want to change conditions, heal your body, and increase your income, you must go back to the source of your difficulties. That is your state of mind or your consciousness. Since all outward experiences are the products of inner mental and emotional experiences, you can build desirable or satisfactory material conditions only by first producing desirable states of consciousness. Yes, you can produce desirable states of consciousness. Start saying the positive. But Beth, that's not true. It doesn't matter. You have to become that person that is positive. You have to become the person that is knowing that it is possible for you. And then one more quote from his book. Again, this is God Works Through You by Dr. Robert A. Russell. Yeah, I love this. You must replace struggle with acquiescence and competition with cooperation. So if I have a last bit of advice for you, get rid of the word struggle, eliminate it from your vocabulary, get rid of hard work, eliminate it, right? And instead, allow life to happen to you and through you. That's right. Allow, surrender. Let all of these great things happen to you and for you because they're waiting for you. You've asked and it's been given vibrationally. Now it's time for you to raise your vibration, get up to speed with all the wonderful things that are waiting for you. For all those great things that you want to manifest, they're waiting for you. So take a minute, look at your consciousness, look at the way that you think. Think about what you talk about. What are those stories that you tell? And can you reframe them, flip them around, and make them a positive statement, something that the law of attraction is going to respond to in a positive manner so that you get more of what you desire. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Beth McGill. I can't wait to see you for our next chat. And thanks so much for listening. All right. Bye-bye.